Okay, hello. We are today with director Francesca de Fusco, who shot the short film Friends Like That, which we are showcasing at our film festival in Milan. It will be the premiere of MiX Festival, so we are really thrilled to have your film and yourself here for our interview. Hi, Francesca.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
It is a pleasure. We have really loved your film. We had a lot of fun watching it, and therefore we are really happy to have included it in our program. Well, first of all, the first question I would ask you is whether you do have Italian origins, because your name sounds a bit like a bit an Italian one.
Yeah, actually, my whole family lives in Bergamo, so I'm cheating a little bit. You're being really kind and letting me do this interview in English, but I have grown up going back and forth, and all the people I love the most live there, so I'm really proud.
I really must say that we immediately decided to select your film because we found it really deep. On top of it being funny, yeah, fun, not funny. Sorry, we had a lot of fun in watching it, but at the same time, it's underlining quite a deep and important subject of being in a relationship and the compromise aspects and the fact that you're always constantly challenged between what you want and how you to what extent you would change in a relationship um, than what you are at the beginning. And this would apply to any relationship, I would say. We are telling queer stories, but I guess that the story you tell would apply to any sort of relationship. So my question would be, are you interested in specifically telling queer stories? Have you always shot queer stories?
So far, yes. I feel like I'm still discovering what I'm interested in, but yeah, I guess just as a reflection of my own experience, most of my stories are queer, and I don't necessarily mean that like I think it's just in my perspective, and it's like how I even approach characters. I feel like I spend a lot. I'm really interested in private moments. I spend a lot of time with them on their own, and I think that's mostly because I've maybe felt so isolated in my own kind of journey that it's kind of reflected in my own filmmaking. But I love queer stories. I love watching queer stories. They're usually my favorite. It's obviously what I connect with the most, and I would really be happy if that's what I did for the rest of my life.
And how was the casting process? Was it easy, or did you immediately find your actresses, or did it take a long time?
Um, no, it was kind of, I mean, casting for a short film is kind of chaotic and stressful. And I had, so I asked Roberta first, and she was really, I was really grateful that she was down. I went to her house a few times to read some earlier drafts of the script, and I hadn't really told her that I had written one of the parts for her. I just wanted her to read the script with me. I was like, just, give me your thoughts. How does it read? But that was my way of kind of tricking her into playing one of the roles, which worked. So I was really glad that I had Roberta to lean on because she had so much more experience than I did at that point. And then Victoria was my friend, but I just found her to be so vibrant, and I thought she just had this really incredible quality, so I kind of sprung it on her. And she also production designed and costume designed, so she was really great. And then yeah, we had fun while we were shooting it. They had really good chemistry, and it was a big relief on the first day. I was like, okay, we like
Yeah,
each
you
other.
can tell. You can tell they had a very good chemistry. And how about the story then? How did the idea of the story came to your head, to your mind?
um, I think the idea of the story was that, just that I felt like I was spending a lot of my life just trying to feel better, and that if you looked at it from the outside, like it was kind of funny and a little bit pathetic. And I was like, she does a lot of like arts and crafts and trying to run and then not running, and I was just like, I felt like I was kind of in this constant state of like, if I do all these things, I'll find some peace, or I won't be longing anymore. And I don't know, I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was funny, the things that like I did to kind of quell my own inner thoughts. Um, yeah, I don't know. I guess pain
Well,
came
pain
out of
is lots of
pain.
good stories. That's quite a
Yeah.
good source for
Mhm.
storytellers, filmmakers, artists in general. I would say that the good art comes from deep and honest pain. So really, really congrats for the film. We really love. How about new projects? Any projects down the line?
Yeah, I have another film that I shot in Bergamo that we're finishing up, and I've been saying that for a while because of COVID, but really I'm very excited about it. It has Eleonora De Luca and Nico Guazzoni. So I just had like a really wonderful experience, and we really love the film. So this one's going to be in Italian, and it'll be out soon. Ciao a tutti e tutti, auguri. This is such a wonderful film festival. Sono veramente contenta di fare parte. Vi auguro un buon film festival e l'anno prossimo spero veramente di essere lì in persona.